Hi and welcome to the TAB Sport Rugby Update, getting ready for week 6 of the Super Rugby competition. And what a week 5 was. We saw some monumental upsets, none more than the Cheetahs beating the Waratahs, and some real form reversals, and namely the Reds against the Rebels. They just absolutely wiped the floor with them, and Coach Ewan McKenzie's come out saying this is just the start of something pretty good. So that's exciting because the Red side, looking at them scoring these tries here, they really are an excitement machine when they get things going. A great try by Anthony Fainga there. His first try, or the first try for one of the members of the backs for the whole season, but man, they scored some other sparkling tries right through the match. And Mike Harris, the North Harbour guy, what a great story he was. Came off the bench, 2 tries in 2 minutes, and he was a bit of a journeyman in New Zealand. Looks like he's found a bit of a home over there in Australia. He's got a Australian grandmother, would you believe? So already the Wallaby selectors on the back of that 2 minutes of sparkling rugby from him, looking at him as maybe a future Wallaby. The other one, Bulls against the Stormers, a replay of last year's final, another barnstorming game, huge crowd, vociferous crowd over there in Pretoria. A great try here by Brian Habana for the Stormers, sees him back on the scoring sheet as well. So maybe in the last round we're starting to see a few form reversals, good teams getting better. Looking at the Black Book this week, which is where all our big bets have gone, I've got 4 to have a look at. The first one, $16,000 on the Crusaders. That was at $1.20 against the Highlanders. You didn't really have to sweat too much, especially in the second half. They ran away with that one, so a nice little collect there. As I say, $16,000 at the $1.20. $10,500 went on the Sharks to beat the Chiefs. That was double your money, but in the end we kept the $10,500. Thank you very much. $10,000 on the Waratahs against the Cheetahs. That was at $1.07, and before the game you'd think it looked pretty safe, but no. As I mentioned, the Cheetahs undid all of the Waratahs punters' money, and look at this one. A multi-bet, $35,000. Waratahs and Crusaders both to win at $1.28. So that one went west as well, but it was Australian money into the New Zealand bank account, so we're always happy about those ones. Looking forward to this week now, and well, it's history in the making, isn't it? Super Rugby goes Northern Hemisphere, and that is the Crusaders hosting the Sharks. It is their home game. Massive crowd involved here. It's going to be early hours of the morning on Monday for New Zealand, but we cannot wait for this. The Crusaders just keep on rolling, and this magnificent try to the best number 8 in the world, he's undoubtedly that now, Kieran Reid showing his pace. They just had forwards playing like backs. They opened it up in the second half, and they are just getting better and better and better. And Sonny Bill Williams, trademark offloads, Wyatt Crockett diving in the air like a back as well. Stunning rugby from the Crusaders, and I don't think the travel over there is going to stop them against the Sharks. Not as much travel for the Sharks, but remember, four games in 4 countries in the last 4 weeks for them, so maybe the travel could potentially hurt them a little bit more. Chiefs against the Blues. This is a magnificent New Zealand rivalry. Never too much in these games. The Blues win in Hamilton just as often as the Chiefs in these clashes. Sometimes it's a blowout, sometimes it's close, so this one's going to be particularly hard. The Blues are showing great desperation in their games now. They want to lose that will we win, won't we win tag, and this desperation tackle right on half-time against the Hurricanes last week, I think really shows where the Blues are at. So great game to look forward to there. The other feature game we're going to have a look at in this round is the Brumbies hosting the Waratahs. Now the Brumbies are off a bye, and they needed it because quite frankly they've been awful. Not what their history suggests. They're a good side, but no cigars so far for them this year. The Waratahs against the Cheetahs, as we see here, letting in soft tries. They let in 2 tries against the Cheetahs. The first time the Cheetahs have beaten a team in Australia, and the Waratahs have that mantle. So it's a very tough one. I'm going to slightly lean towards the Waratahs because at least they've shown some good form at some stage this year, but nothing really in this one. Good week coming up, round 6 of the Super Rugby.